Hi, this is Peter Darts Clairvoyant here, and I've just thought I'd just come on and give a bit of topic. I don't know whether I should be doing this topic or not, but I just keep watching so many videos out there or live streams or posts and calling conspiracy theories or whatever you want, but there's a lot of strange things going on in the world today. And I think sometimes it's all right saying, oh, the research is out there, yeah. But half the time, people are seeing posts that are put up by somebody like you or me. They're not a governing body. And when I say a governing body, I don't mean like the government, but people who are experts in the fields, let's say. So all I'm saying is you have to question everything that you see or read, and maybe you have to do your own research. But look, I'm not here to say, look, that information is wrong, or we're wrong, you're wrong, or I'm wrong or right. I'm just saying you have to question things. So the first thing everybody keeps talking about now is injections. They will want to control the world, vaccines and all that. And I just think to myself, personally, I just think, oh my God, what are people saying? So basically they're saying, let's say like what's going on in the world now to do with this virus. So don't go and have a vaccine. Don't go and have a flu vaccine. There are people who suffer and get the flu every year, and it can be quite a bit of a nightmare for them. So they have the flu vaccine and it helps them. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. But they're basically saying, don't do this, don't do that, because it's in control. And I think to myself, what a load of crap. I mean, at the end of the day, ask yourself, you as a person now, like me, I'm 50 years of age, and I know I've gone through my life, through school, and I've had every vaccine that's come up. Do you feel controlled? Do you feel monitored? Do you feel it's made you ill? Has you got any of these bad things that come out? Like my child, when which one was it now? The one for meningitis. That was a real dilemma for me, because there's so many things going on at that time. They're saying you could catch this, you could catch that, and your child could become this. And it was a scary time, and I just didn't know what to do for the right thing. But in the end, I just took myself out of all the media, all the hype, and I just said to myself, what is the best thing for me to do with my child? And you know what? I made that decision with my child to have her meningitis injection. And to this day, she's not been ill, she's not had any problems, she's not suddenly become disabled in any kind of way. She's a healthy, living child. So you've got all these people out saying these negative things, and it could put you off, and it could put you in a bit of a situation where, yes, there are always negatives to everything that you can take, but you've got to weigh up the positives. So I'm not telling you to go out there and say, have this injection, but all I'm saying is don't listen to everything that's out there on social media. Because at the end of the day, it's like you go back now 15, 20 years ago, we didn't have social media. So all we had now was the news of the local government, and we would listen to them and we would do it and we would get on with it. But now, there's so much fear-mongering going out there on social media. It's like it's making everybody question things and making everybody paranoid. And I just think, wrong. I mean, this is one way I look at it. Why would the government want to do anything negative to you? They want you to be a healthy person so you can grow up, have a very good healthy life, a working life, a long working life, so you can go and buy things and spend money, so they can have tax off you to put back into the system to build the roads, build the hospitals. If you think about it like that, that's logical. So why would they want to do anything negative against you as a person to disrupt that? Now, I could be wrong, but that's just my way of thinking. Now, going on to another one is this 3G. I don't know what, 5G, I don't know what to think about it, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent. I think technology is great, but I do believe there are certain things, that can cause problems, but I don't know all the facts. But, they talk about radiation and the stories going out there where people are dropping dead and all this, whatever. And I just think, again, what a load of rubbish. It's like, can you prove that? Can you document that? If that was the case, it's like, you would see animals dropping dead as well. Now, I don't see animals dropping dead the same amount of bloody cats and dogs as there ever been. If not, there's more cats and dogs than ever. So again, I just think you've just got to question things and have a bit of reality with it all. But like I say, I'm not saying it doesn't cause issues. Because there's always been the debate, hasn't there, of holding a mobile phone and you're on it constantly. Does it cause you problems? Does it make you ill? Does it give you cancer? There's no proven fact. But at the end of the day, you've got to live your life. And if you want that phone, you're going to use it. And people do use it, even though they've had those. So in other words, they've taken technology over to sort of outweigh any health risks. And that's what we do. We make our own choices. So, and that's all I'm saying. I feel as though you've just got to make your own choices and you've got to be logical. But I think for somebody to be out there and listening to someone and saying, oh, don't go take vaccines, and then all of a sudden we've got this bad COVID-19 out there, and are people going to be listening to certain people that are out there and saying don't take vaccines, and the next minute you're dead because you haven't done it or taken it, or you could cause somebody to be ill? But again, I'm not judging anybody or telling somebody to take the vaccine when it comes out or not to take the vaccine. All I'm saying is you have to question things and make your own sort of opinion, and you've got to be logical of the benefits to you as a person of what's right. So don't go be listening to everybody. But then you could say, well, if I don't go listen to that person, why should I listen to government? But again, the government's there for you to help you. I know sometimes we do feel constrained by governments, and that's true. But the government is just people like me and you. Like I can just wake up tomorrow and say, right, that's it. I don't want to be a clairvoyant no more. I'm going to be a politician. So I'm just like you. But then I'm going into government to try and make decisions that are right for you. But it's my opinion. So do you get what I'm saying? We all look at government as being controlling us and constrained, but it's just people in government who are like me and you. Yes, there may be some people in government who have got power and money in the hierarchy, whatever. I don't deny that. But generally, as a lot of people in government, there are people like me and you, are very grounded, very level-headed, and they do have a say. Government right at the top can't make decisions. They have to have a vote on it, and it follows down the system. So in other words, but I know things go astray, a bit like the Iraq war. We should have never gone to war, but at the end of the day we did, and that's it, and it was bad intel. But it does happen. Sometimes government makes mistakes, but then sometimes government makes good choices. But this is what it's all about, isn't it? None of us are perfect, none of us are right, none of us are wrong. We just have to go on what we know and what we feel. So all I'm saying is now is when something comes on, you have to question things. And it's a bit like, for example, there's always been these conspiracy theories about 9/11. Oh, certain planes couldn't, bring down a tower. It's got to have been a bomb or whatever. And, the government have done it, and they've done it to themselves. I mean, again, what a load of crap. You've got to think a big building, that tall, that high up, that heavy, and a plane that's travelling at hundreds or 1,000 miles an hour or whatever it is. And then there's several of them causing that kind of explosion at the top. It can do things to a building that you just wouldn't realise were possible. So again, you have to question things with reality. So by all means, connect with people, enjoy the little theories and whatever, because it can be interesting. But you've got to say to yourself, is it reality or is it propaganda or whatever you want to call it? So you've got to be careful. So yeah, this is what it's all about. It's a bit like when you see a post on Facebook, oh, you can get money from Facebook. You have to weigh it up. Is it reality or is it a con? And 9 times out of 10, that's a com. And then sometimes these pictures go around, oh, share this child that's suffering, pray to them. And the more you share it, Facebook will, give a donation. And I know deep down that's a bloody con as well. But, why everybody wants to share that post, but everybody believes it's Facebook is sharing that post, and it isn't. Facebook have got nothing to do with it. So there's so much stuff out there, so much information. You've got to look at it in a reality kind of way, in a logical kind of way. What is real? What is fake? What is true? What is not true? What is your belief? So all I'm saying is really get down to the nitty gritty, and even question right where from the beginning it's come from, because sometimes people just put things up for the sake of putting things up. They want to stir emotions up, stir trouble up, or whatever it may be. So let me know your thoughts, let me know your comments. And like I say, I could be completely wrong. You might just think, no, I'm not having any more, injections. It's another prime example of that is they've got the new one coming out now where people are having a chip injected into them. Now that to me is a big no. I would never walk around with a chip, because at the end of the day, yes, Big Brother can watch you, depending if it's misused. They can watch what you're doing, where you're going, where you're spending your money, everything. But an injection to a chip, come on. There is logicalness between the two kind of forms of where control is and where control isn't. I'll be glad to hear your thoughts, because I know there's some people on my Facebook page who are very much into these kind of conspiracy theories, and great, it's good for everybody to have a belief in whatever. And I'm not sort of knocking you, but I'm just saying to the general people, it's about not following the flock. It's about questioning things and coming up with your own judgment. Then if you want to follow that path, then you do so. But then if you question and you think, that doesn't sound quite right, then you follow your own path. Thanks very much for listening. Bye-bye.